Welcome back, everyone, to more BallyDUng Wrestling Torn Feelings. This next matchup will feature two competitors that are powerhouses, and they both have a lot of strength. And here comes the special guest referee for this matchup, Hulk Hogan. So Hulk Hogan will be officiating this matchup, and I'm wondering if he'll be impartial or if he'll show favoritism to either of these competitors. Of course, Hulk Hogan, a legend and a Hall of Famer in professional wrestling. He's been in a lot of companies. He's held a lot of championships over the years. He's made history, and pretty much there's a lot of rumors that he might be going back to a former employer. He's been in competitors to his former employer, all different kinds of things. And Hulk Hogan is also doing his own web hosting site now called hostamania.com, and that's where you can build a site. I guess it's something like GoDaddy, but it's a little bit different. They say Hulk Hogan claims it's cheaper. He's had commercials for it, all different kinds of promotions. So Hulk Hogan always will do a lot of promotional things. And here comes the Animal Batista, who I guess was a part of BallyDUng Wrestling for a while back and decided to move on a little bit for a while. He did a lot of film, and now he's come back as a part-timer. And he'll probably have some issues possibly with CM Punk, with CM Punk now being upset with the part-timers coming in. And of course, Batista is a two-time Royal Rumble winner in another company, and apparently he's going to headline one of the big events in April for another company, which I'm not going to state which company that is, because if people are really interested, they can catch him on television. If you know what channel it is and you know what company I'm talking about, then you'll know where to find Batista the Animal on television and such like that. But Batista's been in a lot of movies, and he was in one of the new Riddick movies. He's also been in a lot of other films, so Batista's kept himself busy. When he left professional wrestling for a while, he had braids a little bit. He had dreadlocks, I think, or braids, whatever they call them these days. But he's looked different, and now he comes back here and he looks pretty much the same, possibly maybe in better shape. Some people might argue that, some people might not. And here comes a guy that we don't see a whole lot of in BallyDUng Wrestling, the Ultimate Warrior, and he's excited to be in this matchup. And I know that he and Batista, there's been rumors of that as a dream match, and we are giving that to you in BallyDUng Wrestling here tonight. And Warrior is very, very excited, shaking the ring ropes, just trying to get himself fired up for this epic contest. And just with a special guest referee, Hulk Hogan, it's going to be interesting to see if he leans toward either competitor, because he and the Warrior had an epic battle at WrestleMania 6. And basically, Hulk Hogan was defeated, and then they had another match in another company where I guess Hulk Hogan had to get the one victory over Ultimate Warrior, so they're 1-1. And possibly maybe somewhere down the line we'll get that rematch here in BallyDUng Wrestling if the board of directors and stuff can get it all signed and ready. And here we go. The match is starting off, and Warrior starting off strong here against Batista. Hogan just trying to watch for a pinfall or submission right now. He's being impartial for the most part right now, and Batista fighting back. And another thing Batista had been getting into a little bit before he left professional wrestling, and there Hogan yelling at Batista, admonishing him for something. Batista was also in MMA for a while. Didn't really rise to Brock Lesnar type heights, but he did have a pretty good MMA career, although it was very, very short, and he came back, I guess some people say he came back for the money, and that he came back just for himself, to get himself over and promote himself and everything. So Warrior, it looks like he's taking advantage in the early goings of this matchup, and with that slight distraction by Hogan, and now Warrior looked like he had a pinfall there, but Hogan didn't make the count. Hogan's still just watching on as the fans are watching this, and Warrior seems to be in full control. And Warrior and Hogan, they pretty much have that same recovery type ability, as now Warrior mounting Batista, hammering away with shot after shot after shot to the face, and Hogan now yelling at Ultimate Warrior for those, I guess, closed fist shots. And now Batista setting up Warrior, I think, for the Batista bomb. He hits it, and that might be all. That might be all for the Warrior. But Hogan injecting himself into this matchup as well, trying to, I guess, help the Warrior, it looks like. And Warrior now getting back up to his feet, and I think Batista possibly could have won this matchup had Hogan not gotten himself involved. And I don't know why Hogan would get himself involved. This is not his match. This is just a matchup for Warrior, as Hogan looks like he's doing something. He's running the ropes a little bit. I think he got a little confused there as he and Warrior were running the ropes too. And Warrior with that gorilla press splash. And now a cover. 1, 2, no. I thought that was 3 right there, but it was not to be. I thought Hogan's hand hit the mat for a 3, but Batista apparently got his shoulder up at the last second. And now Warrior again mounting, attacking Batista with those hard punches there again. And now Hogan is still just watching on. And Batista's in a little bit of trouble here, but Batista now sets him up again for the Batista bomb. He hits it yet again, and Hogan is looking on. And now Hogan looking at Batista. Now, wait a second, he's going down for the cover. 1 and 2, and Hogan hesitating here, not even counting the 3. And Warrior kicks out. But I don't know if Hogan was even going to... And now Warrior setting up Batista with a gorilla press slam. And now a cover hooks the leg. 1, 2, and no. A kick out again by Batista. Batista just refusing to go down here without a fight. Warrior's been trying pretty much everything he can against Batista, but it hasn't worked yet. And it looked like Hogan was going to try to set up for the leg drop, but Warrior didn't allow him to do that. And Hogan keeps injecting himself into this matchup. And I don't know what Warrior thinks about that. Now Warrior with the cover. 1, 2, 3. No. Only a 2 count. Warrior, he was on top of Batista, and he was really taking control of this. But now Warrior attacking Batista yet again, hammering away on him, and Hogan up to the top rope and hit that elbow drop, but he missed out on the pinfall attempt by Warrior. And now looks like Hogan keeps it. Oh, and Warrior taking offense to Hogan getting himself involved and knocks Hogan right out of the ring. You got to wonder if that's going to have any effect on the matchup as Batista capitalizes on the distraction and hits the Batista bomb, and Warrior is prone and out of it. But possibly that attack by Warrior may have cost him this matchup, but Hogan is now bringing a chair into the ring, and he nails Batista with the chair. I thought possibly he was going to hit Warrior, but he hits Batista, nails Batista with that chair, and now it looks like Hogan keeps helping the Warrior, despite the fact that I don't think Warrior wants or needs the help in this matchup. But Hogan has saved Warrior on a number of occasions in this matchup thus far, and now Warrior looking to possibly... Oh, he's attacking the arm now of Batista. And now Warrior with a cover hooks the leg. 1, 2, and 3. And finally, this match comes to a close, but Batista not pleased with the outcome. Warrior picks up the victory, but it's in controversial fashion because you've got to give the assist to Hulk Hogan in this matchup because he truly, really played a part in this. And Batista, I think, had this match won on a number of occasions, but it was not to be. Hogan awards the decision to Ultimate Warrior as Warrior celebrating the big victory. And Warrior, he'll be pleased about this matchup, but Batista, he's got to be pissed a little bit with Hogan, and possibly maybe we'll see Hogan and Batista go at it, or maybe another Hogan and Warrior showdown somewhere down the line. But nonetheless, Warrior victorious here tonight, and he'll be able to celebrate this epic victory over Batista in what many view as a dream matchup. But Warrior continuing to celebrate, getting a lot of cheers from these fans, and it's a big, big victory for him over a tough Batista competitor.